mean, what happened with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Well, Leo, that was a situation where we was at a party and we ran into Q-Tip, me and Ghost. And Q-Tip, we knew Q-Tip for years. And he was with Leo. Leo was young. He was on the outskirts. You know, it's like me running up on you, I'm talking to you, you got a friend with you, and you don't introduce us. Well, we all into a deep conversation, and you standing there left on the side, just sitting there. You know what I mean? And that was kind of an uncomfortable moment for him, I guess. He said some crazy shit. And he said some little funny shit. And I turned around, looked at him like, what? What the fuck you say? It was kind of rude of him not even introducing us and saying, yo, this Leo's you, which was kind of an awkward moment for him. You know what I mean? But later on, he squashed that and shit. Meth brought him to the studio later on. We came, it wasn't nothing. It just was a moment in time that had to realize that was, it's just a moment, man,
Okay, I mean, when you say some crazy shit, like, what did he say?
I can't remember, man. It was some sucker shit, you know how it is.
Okay, but did you already know who he was at the time?
Yeah, I knew who he was.
Okay, so this was Leonardo DiCaprio.
Younger version. You know what I'm saying? Did you already know who he was? Well, you know how it is. I don't give a fuck if you're a movie star, whatever. But at the same time, if he would just introduced us, maybe we might have fucked around. We probably been a little closer. It wouldn't have transpired and said some fly shit. But later on, it was whatever. He was at Brett Ratner's house too.
Oh, that's where it happened?
Yeah, that's where it happened.
Okay. Well, I think like Wu-Tang is one of these crews that always just kind of demand respect. I mean, I remember there was the whole situation with Raekwon and one of the dudes from Jackass that he was
Steve-O?
Shit about old dirty bastard.
What you mean, Steve-O? Yeah. Steve-O did some crazy shit. He just stripped butt-ass naked in front of everybody's moms. Yeah, dudes had moms on stage and all that shit. And he just stripped butt-ass naked. Like, yo, what the fuck? And, I understand he Jackass and all that shit, but let a motherfucker know you're gonna do some crazy shit. You know what I mean? Cause it's just, you had dude's mom sitting there, he pulling his dick out and shit. Like, come on, B. And then Ray got pissed off with that shit. He was mad. He's like, yo, man, you don't do that in front of Aunt Cherry and all these, old women. Like, yo, he lucky he didn't get smashed for that.
Right, I heard that Ray approached him over that shit.
She was talking, there was a speech, and then he just popped up, and then it was like, when we seen it, it's like everybody was like, get the fuck out of here, you know what I mean? But me, automatically, I'm saying, yo, my brother dead, and this is what you doing? And you got his mother, first of all, you got his mother there. Huh. Niggas, you crazy? You know what I mean? It's like, niggas could have bit his fucking face off, like, you know what I mean? Just tore him up and threw him in the back somewhere, you know what I mean? But I just had to grab him and let him know, yo, B, you don't get the fuck off the stage with this shit, man. Like, and I guess he must have thought it was being funny or whatever, but he followed suit with what he needed to follow suit with. And he, I made him apologize and all that because, yo, man, nigga can't do no shit like that, man. Niggas, her son is dead.
Yeah, he did, because Ray, because like we had aunts, you had women, the grandmas with the hats, man. The grandmas with the church hats on. Certain shit you just don't do in front of them, man. You don't do certain shit. When you see great grandma sitting there with the church hat on and the Bible, you better tighten your shirt up, pull your pants up. You get real tight around them because that's that's grams right there. You don't play that. The shoe come off and hit you in your head. You might get smacked or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't play around with them grandmas like that. And Steve-O just dropped his pants and right in front of that type, in front of them old ladies like that. He didn't even know they was in the crowd. Like, and Ray, he's from that same grain. You don't, like I said, you don't mess with the grandmas with the hats, man. There's certain things you just don't do,
Right, because, when people think of Wu-Tang, they think of the 9 members, but from what I understand, Wu-Tang is like hundreds deep.
Well, we 100 deep. When we on shows sometimes, we have family members in the crowd, man. You got family members in backstage. And Steve should have just asked, like what was, like, kind of had a little more, he should have just asked a little more about the terrain, that's all, before he needed to jump butt-ass fucking naked in the middle, and backstage, and got his penis all out, sitting there with his big-ass tattoo on his back, looking at him like, are you fucking kidding me, B? Yeah, nigga, yo, Steve-O was nuts. But, we saw him after that, too. He apologized. Steve-O, he apologized and shit, man. He's a cool dude, man. He just didn't know. Sometimes when you don't know, you're not accountable for shit you don't know. You know.